We are here in the Brooklyn Park Sports Dome, and only in Minnesota can you photograph hockey on Monday and football on Saturday. Coach of E7 United reached out to me yesterday. Generally, that is way too short a notice, but happen to have an open weekend, so we are out here photographing about 40 7-on-7 football players. Not quite sure the looks they want or if they're small groupings, but we're going to take all their photos and do a few photos that we can put together as a team photo if need, a few portrait photos, and then some fun stuff. Brought some chains, sledgehammer, all those sorts of things. It's first time shooting 7v7, so we'll see what the players bring to the table. I think it is the second time I've shot in this dome. We did kicker soccer here once last season. But I've definitely photographed in these domes quite a bit, mostly for soccer leagues in the winter. So again, this is the first football session. Brought my typical 5-light setup. Got 2 rim lights, 1 hair light, a key light on a boom, and then a fill light. So we will get that going. Here's a hot tip. If you want to add about 10 inches to your XPro, you can just get to Fleet Farm, Home Depot, Lowe's, and pick up these little aluminum dowels, if you will. They're hollow, obviously, and I just stick them on either foot, and it adds enough height, so it should be plenty of room for a 6'3", 4, 5 foot player. You got it. Throw it in there. Your name was spelled wrong, right? Yeah. I was like, I knew that was wrong. All right, fold your arms straight at me, right on that X. Yep. Kind of boom. Yeah. Bring it up and top. Bring your hand just a little bit lower. And 3, 2, 1. Let's see if I got you. Go. So that was our quick process for an extremely small group of athletes that we worked with last weekend. And I lied a little. It's more than 6 steps. I did not talk about really the first step, which is contact and conversation with the league. I didn't talk about printing these QR codes for each of the athletes so that they can get in and out, and then all of the files will be properly labeled with the name spelled correctly. Generally for high school age students, I do run a little bit of a skin retouch just on the back end. And then, of course, there's the whole upload process as well. But generally speaking, you're talking about, in this case, an hour for travel and setup and teardown. In this case, maybe a little less than an hour for shooting. And then 4 to 5 hours of editing, maybe an hour and a half within Lightroom for those initial edits and exporting. And then the remainder of time in Photoshop, compositing the individual images as well as the team images. So we were able to create a number of different looks for the team, both kind of the simple full body look, both color and black and white, simple half body look, and then some more graphic images that incorporated just a single image of a player, as well as a couple that have incorporated a double image of the player, and just created one team image that was used for both sort of the traditional 8x10 team image as well as the longer banner image. And hopefully this is exactly what the league was looking for, that they'll be able to use for not only their social media purposes and website purposes, but parents will be able to purchase these on the back end as well. So that is just a little bit of a snapshot about this process. Looking forward to getting into spring sports before we know it. Again, thanks for watching.